right. And we should be broadcasting where we need to go. Hello, folks. Anybody out there? I'm going to put some of these wood sets down here. So I knew what I was saying. Hello, hello. How are you? I've got a few stamp sets and things like that to clear out. So if you have a request for a certain stamp set, let me know. I probably could pull it out of here fairly easy. I have some wood stamps that are going to start at 5. I have some photopolymers I think are starting at 8. And some cling sets that are starting, I don't know where I started them, but that's all adjustable. So I have some paper. I haven't brought the paper over from the other room yet, but I was figuring on selling paper, 10 sheets for, or 12 sheets for $5. Some of them may be mixed up. Some of them may be full packages. You let me know what you're looking for. I think I'm just going to start to get into showing some of what's here. And let's see. I have Stampin' Up! Gently Falling. I don't have a year on this one. I don't think it's ever been used. And it's clamshell. And this should have gone to be a, this should have been an auction. I wonder why this didn't go to auction. Yeah, buy it now with offers. Oh my goodness. So we need to add some. That $5 start on those. They're going to be let me see what we have as we don't need that much shipping. Let me get this 5 pounds. Okay. And I'm going to do that. Okay. All right. And let's put some kind of a picture up here, just so we have one. And that's what we'll do. No, I don't want to publish. I want to publish. There we go. And here we are. Hi, folks. I'm trying to get organized. And let's see, we need to duplicate. It would be nice if they spelled that wood mount stamp set instead of, oh my goodness. Let me get that in instead of wood. There we go. So, this is a stamp set called Gently Falling. Wood mount stamp sets are starting at $5, and this one is running if you're interested. It's in really good shape. It's like some background stamps. Seasonal. Oh, you got your Valentine's, you got your fall, you got some flowers, and looks like maybe snowflakes over here. And we'll just keep on putting them right back in the bag where they came from if you're not interested. Let's see. And we will restart that one. And this one is called Lace Snowflakes. That was the original price, believe it or not, but they're going for $5. This one has been used. There are, it's from 1996, and I believe there are just these 4 in the set. It's running if you're interested. Okay. All right, this one is called just B. And this one is mounted. It doesn't look like it's been used very much. A couple of them. The stickers are on here so you could see what the stamps are that are in there. The stickers are all on the blocks already. Listing. Let's put this one up there. And why didn't I do that? To take a picture next. All right. Evidently, you need to restart the auction before you can change the listing. So we'll just go back to square one. Oh gosh. If anybody's interested in this one, let me know. $5 start. You just tell me if you want me to run one. I'll just show you what I have first. This one is a background stamp. It's called Stipple Plaid. One big stamp, never used to my knowledge. I didn't use it. These are $5 starts on any of the wood sets. This one is, what is this one? Never Ending Joy. Easter Blessings. Got some tulips and some bows. And may God's everlasting love bring you never ending joy. And that one, $5 start. Interested. This is Secret Sister. It's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 stamps in it. The little angel, and then the little girl with the clothes, some little mouse. Your secret pal, from your secret pal, secret sister, secret angel. There's 2 other stamps here I can't see which ones they are, but if you're interested in that one, that's a $5 start. Okay, there's some other wood sets over here. This is Perennial Favorites. I can also do a bulk lot if you're interested in them. This is word on word. This is a nice set. It's these two hearts to cherish, one life to share, and then the background word is together. It's really, really a nice set. $5 start on that one if you're interested. This one is called Two-Step Stampin' from 2004. You can tell how old they are, what some of them are with the different colors of the rubber. This is Wild About You. This is a cute set for kids. And here's the backs. Welcome in, Ellie, 40. Welcome in, welcome. I'm just showing some wood stamp sets right now, and if you want me to run them, just say run. They are $5 starts. I'll run any of these that I'm showing right now for $5. This is Say It Simply. It was a hostess set. This one is Holiday Trim. Oh, I'm sorry. Dropsy. Holiday Trim. Too bad I didn't know. It's got little different shapes. And if you're interested in it, I'll open it up. You just let me know if you're interested. And I can send these with or without the clamshell. Should you decide, you know, some people just like a bulk box. We can do that too. This is from a company called Design Company. It is not Stampin' Up, but it's Dragonfly and Friends, it's called. And it has been rarely used. A couple of the stamps have been used. A couple have not. Okay. I've got about 6 more wood sets, and then we can start looking into other things. This one is called A Little Bit of Happiness. There's border stamps. We got friend, thank you, hello, and love. And here's the back. And you can see those are in pristine shape. I don't think anybody ever used any. This one has been used, I believe, quite well. Yeah. My daughter made, the thing of the day was you got some of those like Thirsty Stone mosaic tiles, and you stamped with StazOn on it. So these are stained with StazOn, but they still absolutely work perfectly. This is Baroque Motifs. Most of these sets weigh close to a pound. But I do refund overages. This one has never been mounted or used. This one is Botanical Blooms. It's a 2-set stamp set. Let's see, there's the, you can see the rubber has not been poked out and the labels have not been applied to the blocks. $5 start on any of the wood sets. This is a music set. This has been used. This is, what's the name of this? Elegant Notes. It has a This Music Belongs To label for stamping your own music. Thank you notes. There's a G clef and a F clef. And some background words there that are all of the, you know, the expression words, allegro, adagio, ballad, you know, different names for different things in music. So that's also a $5 start. This one is called In Full Bloom. I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 12 years. And I am now doing auction stuff, reselling. So I have not room. This has been well used. This is called, this is very lightly used, Afterthoughts. Okay. And 3 more over here, wood sets, and then we'll go into photopolymer and cling. This one is called Big on Christmas. This would be a good one to use your coloring markers to color in, stamp it and color in. This is Pretty Petites. There is a punch that goes with this. I haven't found my punches. I haven't pulled my punches all out, but I do have punches. And whatchamajigs, die cut stencils, dies. And then this last one is a piece of mixed up stuff. It's just, I think this was like those little grabby things that you grab on your way out the door. Anyway. Okay, so that takes care of all the wood sets. I do have 4 packages of these DVD cases for putting your stamps in. There's 4 DVD cases in each set. These were like $13 or something like that. This would be a $5 start. They're new in the package. If you're interested in those, I can run them singly or as a group of 4. So it would be $20 for 4 sets. These are nice. The DVD cases do not have anything on the interior, no bumps that stick out or anything. So they're perfect for mounting your stamp sets in. Or if you have some that have gotten broken, these are good replacement ones. I also have a package with only 3 in it. This would go for $2.50. One has been used out of the package. $2.50 on that one. All right, so this here is DeReese. Now, DeReese was a company that made a lot of crafting supplies, and it was stationed here, maybe about 5 miles away from my home. And their warehouse was here in Strongsville, Ohio, too. So this is just what it looks like, a fence die cut, and there is a magnetic sheet in here. This is like really done really well. There's a magnetic sheet in here that you can right here, if I can get it out of there, see the magnet sheet that you can put inside of one of those DVD cases and then keep this stuck to it. Some people take the magnet sheets and mount them on the wall, and then they put all of their die cuts up there on the wall. I have 2 copies of the same thing. These would be, oh my gosh, let's see. I could run these for $1 if you're interested in them. $1 each. Okay, put those off to the side. I have an alphabet, one of these things. You can write somebody's name with it. You just turn it, whatever name, whatever letter you want to come up to the top can come up to the top. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things, and then you can always stamp and then move it over and stamp again. So I would start that for $5. It's made by Provocraft, which is the makers of the Cricut machines, I believe. And that's the name of the font. Alrighty. All right, so let's go through some of these. I have, this is a celebration set. You had to spend $50 worth of product in order to get this during certain months of the year. And this one is called Party Pandas. There's the images that are in here. There's 7 stamps. This one has not ever been used. Never been mounted on the pieces at all. This is from, they didn't put a date on here. Well, can't help you out with that because they didn't put a date on there unless you look it up in your catalog. I know the ones with the green top are the older ones. The ones with the black top are the newer ones. Okay. This is a Christmas set. Peace to you. This has been used. But I'm pretty good about cleaning my things back up. These are what you're going to call cling stamps. You pull them off of here. This is very sticky, and you mount it onto an acrylic block, and then you stamp. And I do have sets of blocks that I'm thinking of selling, but I would have to get those organized. They're not ready yet. If you can imagine going through 12 years worth of paper and stamps and that kind of thing. And I like to put them back in here. You wouldn't need this outside piece on there, but I like to put them on there to hold them in there. You can always tell which ones are missing when they're not in there. Okay, that one. Peace to you. This is Perfect Pairings. little sentiment set, 9 different sentiments. One of them has been used, but the sticker has not been attached to it. And the stickers are in the box. This is called Part of My Story. This was also a celebration set. It's a newer celebration. Set of 6. I did use one, mounted the sticker on it. The rest of the stickers are in there in the package. This one is called Party Pants. Thinking of you, you know, just exactly what it says on there. Hugs and kisses, happy birthday to you. Different sentiments and some balloons. And these are, one of them has been used. These have been separated on their sheets, but they have not been, let's see. Yeah, they still have the backing on them. So you take this backing off and then the sticker is in here. And the directions for how to mount them are over here on the inside of the box. Shows you exactly how to do that. So if you get confused, I only mounted them if I was going to use them. So okay. This is a set that's called Hand Knit. And I don't think it's been mounted. So it's like new too. Yep. Has not been used. Well, it may have been used, but they didn't put the stickers on them. So the stickers are here. We were having a time there for a while where the stamps wouldn't stick to the acrylic block, so a lot of people didn't put the stickers on. But if you have a set that has this black on here, you aren't going to have any trouble with anything not sticking. So this one's called Berry Blessings, another celebration set. Anybody interested in any of those at $5 a piece? Just put those over on the shelf. All righty, the next grouping is Very Best Occasions. I really love this one. This was a sentiments for almost every occasion. There's a nice sentiments to put inside of greeting card, a sympathy card, thinking of you. And I could I can show you some of the cards that I make with some of these. The stamp set has been used. Most of them have been used. But like I say, I clean them and keep them in good condition. This is called Colorful Seasons. This is what they call a photopolymer set. The stamps are clear. And when you stamp with the same color over and over and over again, it actually stains the stamp, but it does not keep them from being useful. The stamp still works. The ones that are perfectly clear are the ones that have not been used. So that's Colorful Seasons. This is Brightly Lit Christmas. And this one comes with a set of dies to cut out all of these pieces if you have a die cut machine. Let me see if I can. Welcome in, everybody. Here's this was page 29 of the holiday catalog. What year? I don't know. But here's what the pieces are. These dies have not been used. Those cut out different features within the stamp set, as you can see here. You got one that cut out the lamp post, the different kinds of lamp tops. Okay, so that coordinated with it. This would be a $15 card. The die sets on these were $32 for the die set, and the stamp set was $13 to begin with. I think 15 for the set of those is a fair price. Alrighty, and I put that back in its plastic sleeve because that's never been used. I do have my demonstrator stamp on there. You can take those off very easily with some Goo Gone, or what's it going to hurt to have it sitting on there, really. This is Merriest Frames Hybrid Embossing Folder. This was something that cut and embossed at the same time. This was a craziness thing. You'd emboss your card like this, and then you could cut it out as well. And this piece would lay on top of. This was a very expensive set. A $20 start on this one. There's the frames. Okay, and there's a magnet sheet in there that I put mine on magnet sheets because they were always falling out of their container. $20 on that one to start if you're interested. Those of you that are in here, are you looking for something specific that you would like run? Are you interested in more in seeing paper, stamp sets? Am I doing okay? What do you want to see? I have some just oddball craft supplies also if you're interested in non-Stampin' Up stuff. I have some just crafty stuff. This is called Christmas Quilt. And then I have the dies that cut the pieces out. Oh, this was from 2017. This one is called Something to Say. Did I show these? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Colorful Seasons. Yeah, I did show that one. Very Best Occasions. I did show that one. I did not show this one. This is Truly Tailored. This is like a good Father's Day stamp set. And it has a punch that's called the Truly Tapered Punch. And it's over in the other room. But if you're interested, I could get that out and hold it for you. And oh my goodness, that's about 20 of the 300 I have. This is a Fiskars trimmer in very good condition. I believe I have some spare cutters, but these cutters are very easily sourced at your Michael's or online craft stores. Fiskars is an easy brand to work with. Good trimmer. It also has the pull-out extension for long paper. Goes up to 12 inches. Okay. This is a set of stamps and matching dies for Christmas, put out by Sizzix and Hero Arts. $5 start on the trimmer, $5 start on this Hero Arts set. All right, we're getting into some newer stamp sets. The ones with the black tops are a little bit newer. This is Time for Tags, and of course there's a matching punch that would cut these out as well. This one has not been used nor mounted. I did make some lovely cards with this. Let's see. You can see the ones that I use, I clean them up real well before I put them away. So they are in very good condition. This is Santa's Delivery. I think this might, yes, this is a photopolymer set. It has not been used. Now these, they want you to take these off the sheet and stick them on here, and then you will know when you have them all in there. Okay. Decorated with Happiness. Nice Christmas set. This one is used. And you see how they're stuck to the DVD case itself. Some of them get moved around over the years. Okay. Leaves of Holly. I don't think I ever used this one. Oh, I used one. I used the berries. The holly berries were used. Well, I'm not so much of doing that anymore. And that's, you know, I do it, but not as often as I used to. I used to teach classes on how to make handmade greeting cards. And I was thinking of doing that on knickknacks, but I don't know how to get it so that, you know, so that you could order the kits and that kind of thing. This is Merriest Moments. Are you a demonstrator, Iris? This one is, well, anything that you may need, I may have. So, I mean, punches, stamps, some of these are, I think the newest ones that I have now are about 2 years old. So some of them are still current, I suppose. Here is a project I made with some paper that we had back in the day. Just a little notepad. I give these out for thank you gifts. But only for the discount. Yeah, I actually got an award for selling $100,000 worth of Stampin' Up! Product over the years, but it took me 10 years to do it. So we figure about $10,000 in product a year is what I sold. This is Bold Blossom. This is like year one. This is about 2012 when I started. Is about the timing on this one. You know, these are going for a song at $5 a set. So this is Paisley's, and it's not been used at all. And you know how much I paid for them, Iris. Sorry. Here's a Halloween set, not even mounted, even with a discount. This is a fairly new one. I don't know if this one's still current or not. Beautiful stamp set, photopolymer. I'm more a fan of the foam mount rather than the photopolymer, but I worked with either one. Design a Treat. This was, I think this one went along with a one of those kits that you bought. You know, it had the paper and everything for you. All you had to do was stamp it. This was a beautiful set. Splendid Thoughts. One of my favorite people to watch was Debbie Chronister, and she made lovely cards with this set, and my customers loved them. So behind me here is, this library cart. It's full on this side and full on the other side. There's just sitting behind me, there's 300 stamp sets at least. And I also have the sets that came out of Paper Pumpkins. The ones that are red are from out of Paper Pumpkins. So I do have lots. That's the stamp sets that I have out now. So unless you're looking for something specific or a certain season, or maybe you're looking for card ideas, I can call out some of my cards. Although most of them I have been selling at the craft mall, or not the craft mall, the antique mall, where I have been selling my vintage goods. All right, so this is a Project Life kit. I think there may be some pieces missing, but not many. This is the wedding-oriented kit. It's all black and white. So, this is sealed here. Yeah. And I know that this is going to become an issue for my family in the future. So, unfortunately, they have to go. Okay, this is Lights Aglow. This is Christmas paper. This one's been opened, so I can show you what's inside. I have 4 packages of the 8x8s. It's foiled on one side. This looks like the Christmas tree kind of thing. I think there is 4 of each. I forgot how many there are. Yeah, I think there's 4 each of 12 different patterns. I think. I'm not sure. That looks like what there is. 4. Yeah, 4 each of. And these were good if you were making multiples, of the same kind of card. You get quite a few out of there. That's sort of patriotic looking, except for the green part, right? Here's the red. I think that was back in the first section. Yeah, we'll put those together. Then there was some frame things, and you could cut these out. I have all of the dies too, Iris. So if you need dies, or you're interested in dies and punches, I'll have all of those too. Just let me know what you're needing, and I can look them up. Oh, this one's had some use. So somebody has cut this one a little bit. So there's a couple sheets missing out of this one. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets maybe. Yeah, one complete pattern is missing. It's the bouquet look. Oops. My fingers just can't handle too much anymore either. Got a tremor and everything's kind of falling apart on me. Tremor and a bad back. I couldn't haul this stuff to my venue to teach anymore. And I live so far out into the country that nobody wanted to drive this far to come to class. So really had no choice but to hold my... I wonder why there's so many of that one. Oh, because they're mixed up. Okay, so that one. This looks like seaweed almost. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I'm going through some Stampin' Up! Paper. Okay, so that's the whole package. This is minus 4 sheets on this one. But I have 1, 2, 3 that are unopened. I think they're unopened. I may have taken the same 4 sheets out of here as well. I didn't count them. I'm sorry. Anyway, those are $5 each. I'm in Ohio. I'm in Medina, Ohio, which is about 45 miles south of Cleveland, up there by Lake Erie. Okay, so I have 4 packages. This is pretty much Christmas paper called Lights Aglow. All right, this is a package of Doris poinsettia dies. These dies emboss as well, I think. And there is a magnet sheet inside. So you can, I'll just take my word. There's a magnet sheet in there to hold them in place wherever you decide to put them. Yeah, PAs, neighbors. All right, so we will put those aside and those aside. I have a couple scrap mabobs. If anybody is interested in a scrap mabob, you can see them over in the marketplace. I could move them over. Let me see if I can find them. There they are. We'll move them over if anybody's interested in the purchase of those. Oh my goodness. What did I do with them? I know I put them over here. Okay. Already ended. There they are. I'll move one over to the stage so you can take a look at that. If you're interested in that, I could go over in the other room and get them out of the box. All right, so we'll just go through this bag of assorted crafts I have here, unless somebody else wants to see something different. I have a simplicity pattern for making these cute little bonnets. $1 start on that. I have another simplicity pattern for making one of these asymmetrical tops in all those sizes, extra small to extra large. Okay, those are $1 starts on both of those. And then we'll just throw these up. I have a little copper watering can. I think I have 24 of these kits. It's like, let me open one up. This is back from the country, rusty country time period. Okay, so this hung, and then you could write on here with white paint. You could, or a pen, correction pen. You could write on there. And then you paint these up to whatever you look. And here is an example of what they did to it. I have 24 of these. I would be willing to let all 24 go at once. They would probably ship in a flat rate box, easy enough. Or I wouldn't have to put them in a flat rate box. They could go ground advantage. But I would sell them 2 for $1. So 24, half 24 is $12 for all 24 of them. If you're interested in the old country rusty metal gizmo, let me know. We can get those going. I have some very vintage, very inexpensive recipe cards. These were from a Dollar Tree. So since they were $1, now they're 50 cents. I don't think I can run anything for 50 cents. We'd have to put a couple things with it, I think. I probably have another package of those. I have some 4 dowel rods in assorted sizes. Let's see if it says the sizes on here. It should, but it doesn't. Assorted wide. Looks like it's 5/8 down to, I don't think that's an inch. I think that's maybe 3/4 down to 3/8. 2 different sizes. It tells you how to paint them, how to drill them, and how to nail them if you're going to. I have little muslin gloves for miniature. I used to make dolls too. I used to be Robin's Nest Creations instead of Robin's Nest Resale. So I have some spotted eggs. We can bundle any of these up that you are interested in. So let's see. These are alphabet tiles. I believe this is like clip art. And I don't know that anybody has CD-ROMs anymore to do those, but I would throw that in for anybody that wanted it. Some brads, ribbon brads, -1. I got cardinal here. I think I have a couple of them. Cardinals and blue jays, I think I have. Yeah, the Doris factory and warehouse was right around the corner from me, really. So we had a lot of Pat Catans, and Pat Catans has since been bought out by Michaels. Here's another thing. You used to get these to make them look rusty. But this is a galvanized one. So you could paint that up or do whatever. Use it behind something else. This is called razzle. The razzle you'd use to make Santa beards or hair on dolls. It's made out of roving, I believe. Anything you're interested in, just let me know. Let's see. This is one of the kits that was available that I turned it into this. So I painted it up. And there's my old price tag. This is a, whose brand is this? Inka Dinka Doo. Background stamp. It would be $1 start on that one. Here's another one of those copper things. I would run them both together for $1. Oh my gosh, this bag is crazy. This is a print your own invitations package. I believe they are all there. I'd be $1 start. I'm not asking a fortune for any of this stuff, guys. Let's see. Here's another one of the kits, but I don't have any more of the cats or the bears. I only have the birdhouses left. But I would sell the finished product there, both of those for $1. I've got some of these kind of things. I've got some dirt bags. This is like miniatures for doll houses or for decorating up your dolls. When I made dolls, I had a gardener doll, and she carried some of that dirt. Let's see. That's stuff like that. Just a pick with. Oh, here's some resin barns. This is. This might actually. I might be able to sell this at the antique mall, but we'll give it a shot. There's a pig hook, you know, for hanging on the wall. You hang it on the wall, and then you hang your dish towel or something on there. This is a garland of stars. And it's 12.5 inches long. This is a bag full of Bible and ichthus and 10 Commandment charms for making like stretchy bracelets. There's crosses in there too. Bundle that up with something if you're wanting it. Little wooden box. If somebody wanted to give me a price on a bag full of this stuff, I'd be willing to send that. And there's a couple of these wooden hearts that you can paint up or leave as is. Here's another cardinal. I put both of those cardinals together for $1. I have some chenille. This is what I used for hair on my Raggedy Ann dolls. It's velvet chenille. There's 2 packages of that. They probably have been started to use, but the majority of it is there. I have there's that grass gift shred. A fondant smoother. Let me know if you're interested in any of this, guys. I have a couple of these things. I made these up to put my cards in, to display my cards in front of my people at card class, to put the samples in. But they can be dismantled and used for whatever else. They're meant to be a picture, and then I don't know what you would put up there. Anyway, I've got like 3 of those. I've got a bag of 12 rubber duckies. $1. Photo holder. Again, I use these to display my sample greeting cards during classes so that people could see what they were supposed to be making. Well, this is just a pile of junk, guys. I may end up just, if nobody wants this stuff, we'll just, you know. Oh, here's some more recipe cards. We can add those to the bunch. All the recipe cards for $1. Probably have to. 3 so far. If I find some more, another thing of eggs. Put the 2 of those together. All right, and there's a lot of these rusty things, like rusty snowflake packages. I have several packages of those. There's some cowbells. More cowbells. So far that's 2 cowbells and 2 snowflakes. I have a punch for making musical notes. Paper Studio punch. This is nice because it collects the pieces in the bottom, and then you can just open them up and dump them out later. Oh, here's another package. 2, 3. Look at all of these recipe cards. Doesn't somebody do something with recipe cards? 1, 2, 3, 6 of them. 6 for $1. Problem is they're heavy. Let's see. Oh, got a bluebird to add to the red birds. Blue jay. Birds. Birds. Another punch that makes another kind of musical note. Do both of these punches for $5. This one and this one. They're about 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds. This is a photo corner punch. Actually cuts out those shapes in the corner of your paper. Let me check and make sure I'm telling you how that works the right way. Let's just punch one out here. Well, that's what it does. So you could use that for a photo corner. But so you put, okay, let me show you. You'd go like so. You'd put your photo in here like this. This is a photo, guys. You put your photo in there like this. Okay. Of course, I don't have the right thing to use, but that's what you would do with it. So that punch works. And like I said, it keeps the pieces inside. Red hen. Oh, this is a little little thing to put the eggs in. So we got the eggs and the hens. It says eggs. Put the eggs in the crate. It's a pig. Some chicks. I'm not enticing you with anything, huh? All right. Well, there's a little wagon in here. Looks like a bear face. It's a little, got a bear face on this end. All right, well, that's enough of that. I mean, there's more, and all of those silly things are in there. Oh, got along to go with the barn and the chicks. We got some hay bales. All righty, you just let me know. Check with me first. I'd be happy to help you out. I do have some business supplies too if you need them. Order forms and that kind of thing. I don't have any current catalogs, so. Nice talking with you, Iris. Night. All righty. I don't think anybody wants crafts tonight. We can switch over to about anything. I'll show you this stuff as I'm putting it back in the bag. I think I'm going to just take and donate this whole. Maybe some church or something can use it. Fondant booth, or anybody do cakes? Some these are from Aged Copper, made in India, from Hosley. I bet you these are 20 years old in this bag, been there that long. Good night, Iris. I got some dirt bags. Cowbells. These are Bible, Noah's Ark, crosses, fish. What else is in there? 10 Commandments. Charms for making stretchy bracelets. Some toll painted guys. Recipe cards. Oh my gosh. Do they need any invitation kits? All right. I'm going to show you some of the cards I make. In order for them to be profitable on an auction site, I would have to sell them for $5 each. So I think I also have some kits to make some. These are all made by hand by me. This one says, wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you on the inside. Easter card. Another birthday. This was all using one particular type of paper. They called it a one-sheet wonder. I think there was made 14 different cards out of one piece of cardstock. I mean, fancy paper. Alrighty. Well, all I can say is if you need anything from Stampin' Up, just take a look at this library card full of stamp sets. And the other side is full as well. So should you decide you need anything from Stampin' Up, be sure to private message me, and I will see about getting them to you. All right. So I think I'm going to call it. There's very little interest in the craft supplies, so we'll just give it a call for the night, and we will maybe raid into Adored.